Good morning, super friends, and welcome to the Sunday, April 19th edition of the Sacred News and Weather. Thank you so much for joining me here. Friends, I don't know about you, but I have been in it, and the it from the way I can feel it is really what I'm calling the Aries refiner's fire. I'll give you my little preamble here. I'm coming to you with wet hair because it's the morning time, and it seems like I am much more grounded and rooted in the morning, and my anxiety kicks in, and it's really high when I'm usually doing these messages. And so I just want to make sure that I'm a clear channel, and I feel like a very clear channel right now. So I'm going to give it to you now with wet hair, and I'm wrapped in a scarf. And honestly, like if I could come in being my full self here today, it would look more like this. This is how I feel. Like I want to be like this and doing this. And so I'm guessing if I'm feeling this way, because a lot of what I'm feeling is the energy of the collective and not just my own, um, you're probably feeling it too. As with every message I deliver, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These are collective messages, so not everything you hear will be for you. But I trust if you've tuned in, there probably is something here for you. If there isn't, you can go ahead and turn me off. Also, these messages are timeless. So whether you are tuning in this like massive swarm of Aries planets, and I'm not an astrologer, by the way, I'm just feeling all the things. Trust that if you're tuning in, whenever you're tuning in, there's probably going to be something here for you. So I'm going to close my eyes and I'm just going to listen. You know, before I get into the refiner's fire, I think I want to share a little bit of sweetness with you. It's what I'm seeing is sweetness, truth, sweetness. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. Um, last night my daughter had a really bad headache and she's prone to them. And I think they are very much dairy related, but that's neither here nor there. And she was having a headache. And so I climbed into bed with her and I put my hands on her forehead where her headache was. And I was doing some energy work. I think most of you know that I'm a healer and energy worker. I can do it remotely, but it's also really nice when I can do it by hand. And so I was sitting with her and I was singing a song. It's an Aramaic chant, Ana Elna Refanala, which I learned from my teacher, Ana Otero. And it is a chant, it's a chanting of the words that Moses spoke to Miriam to heal her from leprosy. So it's an ancient chant. It's biblical. It is a very simple, very straightforward healing chant. And so I was just singing it to her and I was doing energy work on her. And I don't talk a lot with my children about energy work and what I do. It's complex. And so their little brains, they know that I meditate and they know that I do these messages, but they don't know exactly what I do. And as I was singing to her, she said, Mama, I'm in the desert. Moses was in the desert when he was healing Miriam. They were fleeing Egypt. They were in the desert, and he cast her out because she was unhappy that he had taken a new wife and she was not Hebrew. And Miriam is the well. She is the bringer of the well. And she took herself out because he did not cast her out. She cast herself out because she had leprosy and she knew she was a danger. And he went to her to heal her. And so here we are, and my daughter, my 6-year-old daughter, is saying, Mama, I'm in the desert and I see 3 doors. And my heart just started pounding. I'm in the desert and I see three doors. And there are two Annas. Remember, I'm singing Anna Elna Rifana La. There are two Annas. In the first door, there's a big Anna. And in the second door, there's a little girl Anna. And in the third door is my headache. And I don't want to choose that door. She said, in the second door, I want to play with little Anna. But in the first door, big Anna feels like love. It feels like your hand on my head and singing, and it feels like love. So I'm going to choose that doorway. And it blew my mind, even though I do this as my work in the world. The idea that she could feel that desert. And I want to talk to you about Anna in the Aramaic language. In Arabic, also, Anna means I am. And there is a big I am. There is in Kabbalah, there is in Judaism, there is the big I am. And then there's the little I am, the heart. There is the big Ana, Inanna, and there is the little I, Ana, which is also Inanna. Inanna is that place where the small self meets the big self. And here is my little 6-year old daughter holding that energy and understanding that energy just by my hand on her forehead and my singing her this healing chant. So there's a little sweetness for you. It was a really hard day yesterday, and that was the sweetness that really came through that wanted to be shared. And so now I'm going to come back into that Aries refiner's fire. And the good news is that it really is a refining fire. It is a crucible for sure. It is like everything might feel to you, if this is your message, everything might feel to you like it is going up in smoke, that life as you know it is going up in smoke. But I don't think that's true. It's hard, and it's hard to see through all of that smoke. But this really feels like the fire of refinement, whereby I mean, when the smoke clears, when we get to the bottom of the ashes, there is going to be gold there. I'm seeing to ferret, I'm seeing the heart, I'm seeing the truth. To ferret the heart, the truth is the truth. Kabbalah, in Kabbalah, the heart is the truth. It's also the element of gold. And I'm seeing that when this fire finally settles, when the smoke clears, there is going to be gold there. Now, for some of you, this refiner's fire is really all an internal refining fire. It feels like you are in the fire and you are going to be destroyed. And there is an element of Phoenix energy, which is also good. Like, this is really fucking hard, but you are either going to be taken down to ash so that you can be reborn again, or the fire is clearing and refining any lies, any untruths, any old stories, any past wounds. This fire is bringing it all forward, and it's hot and it's uncomfortable, and it makes us itchy and rashy and kind of feeling like we want to explode. I just heard, or like I've had too much coffee. I've been drinking half calf in the morning to not have too much coffee right now. So I haven't had too much. Mm. It's either, it feels like it's going to destroy you, but it is what is burning away. What this feeling is right now is getting you down to your root, or getting an old version of you down to ash so that you can be reborn. So I want you to hear me when I tell you that this is all for you. All of this pain, all of this worry, all of this itchy and rashy and uncomfortable is deeply and tremendously for you. And so, as uncomfortable as you get, uncomfortable as it gets between you and another person, I feel like a lot of this is relational. Maybe not for all of you, but for many of us, it is relational. And it doesn't necessarily need to be like with a beloved relational. It could be with a child, it could be with a parent, it could be with a family member. It doesn't really matter the who. It does feel relational, but it ultimately comes back to your relationship with yourself. So whatever is happening between you and another, whatever feels like it's going up in flames right now, for some of you, yes, this is a karmic situation and it is going to burn away so that you can get down to your core. But honestly, I feel like that is fewer of you here than the other pathway that I'm seeing, which is it is burning away past shit. Things are leaving so that you can be with the gold, so that you can connect or reconnect from a place of gold. I'm hearing the truth is good, the truth is good, the truth is good, the truth is good. Again, it brings me back to that heart space. It brings me to the way that Mary Magdalene referred to God, which was the good. She referred to God as the good. And so I keep hearing the truth is good. And I know this phrase in Aramaic. I think it's written in my notebook here. So I'm just going to grab it because it wants to be present. So hang on here. The truth is good. The truth is good. My teacher just said it in Aramaic the other day, and so I want it. Ah, Hashem Vohu. Here, it's like right here. Hashem Vohu. The truth is good. It is hard sometimes. The truth is sometimes hard to hear. The truth about ourselves is sometimes hard to hear. The truth about another is sometimes difficult to see and hard to be with, to bear with. But the truth is good. And I feel like, again, we're being invited to trust this refiner's fire, to trust this fire to take us down to our essence, to take us. And I'm hearing, like, why does it have to take me down? And it's not taking you down. It is taking your egoic attachment to old ways of being, old storylines. It's taking that part of you down. It is taking that part of you down to help you expand into your true self, your whole self, your soul self. That's why this is happening. That's why all of these planets are where they are. And I just want to honor if you are a woman in relationship with a man and you are having difficulty. I want to honor what is coming up globally right now with I keep seeing the grape emoji, which is why I'm saying it with rape camp. And I just want to honor once again that feeling in your nervous system, even if you have never been abused or you have never been assaulted, even if that's not part of your personal narrative, it is very much a part of the collective narrative. And it is weighing in on the frequency that is moving through you now, and it is moving through the frequency of the way you relate with your masculine, whether they are wounded masculine or divine masculine. We all have both, right? And so when we have wounded feminine and divine feminine inside of us, and it's not gendered, by the way, it doesn't matter. I'm saying masculine and feminine, and I'm saying that because it does feel very true right now that those of us who love men are really feeling this in our relationships, that feeling of that frequency of, I don't fully trust you. I don't fully trust this, even though I want to. Even though I want to give myself over to you, it is not safe. That feeling of it is not safe is up globally right now. And so I'm inviting you not to let it go, but to give it to the fire, to tend to, so that what is not for you will be burned away so that you can get to that nugget of truth, or so that it can all be burned away so that you can rise as your whole soul self. I said I was going to end with a little more sweetness, and so I'm just going to ask what in particular the sweetness is that wants to come forward. And what I'm hearing is that there is no wrong path. There is no wrong choice. You're doing it right. You're doing it well, even if it's messy. This is for you, and you're being invited to the best of your ability to surrender to the fire, to surrender to trust, to surrender to spirit, and to keep coming back to that feeling in your body of the truth of who you are, the truth of who you are meant to be. There's so much sweetness there. It doesn't feel like it, though, which is why I'm keeping us here. I'm just in my head, I'm asking, I'm saying, show me, please, show me, show me. And what I'm seeing is what I'm getting is the tarot card, the Chariot. The Chariot is a messenger card. It's a fast moving card, and I feel like the good news, I feel like the sweetness is that this is almost over. I feel like again, I'm not an astrologer, but like toward like by the 22nd or 23rd of this week, we will have been through this. We will have come through, and we will know, we will have that truth, and the truth is good. There's more that wants to come with the Chariot as well, beyond the messenger. And I don't normally do this either, but I'm going to grab a book. Like when the vessel isn't clear, go to the text. And the vessel is messy this week, so she is not clear. Let's read. Let's read. This is the Tarot of the Spirit. Here we go. Here's what wants to be presenced. It's actually what I have just been talking about, of course. Negative past influences may be affecting the present without due cause. It is time to clear out, see clearly, begin with new energy, take responsibility for your present condition. It is time to move beyond the past, seek deep meanings within yourself. Standards of action must emerge from within yourself to bring about lasting results. Act on the basis of your own deep internal messages. An important message is coming to you. Pay attention to internal nudges. There we go. I feel like that was most of my message today, but it just wanted to be condensed into that little nugget of gold. I love you so much. Happy Sunday. Go forth and have a beautiful day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.